Okay, this is part four of how and why Oasis was formed. Okay, so we're going to some more details and some wider issues. Okay, so I was adopted by King John, and he is son of Jumbo, King Jumbo, named after an elephant, and he's the head king, and also related to Richard III and King Henry VIII, and also related to Queen Elizabeth II. So actually, King Charles is roughly playing my part as well, because I'm actually Charlie Brown, and King Charles is also Charlie Brown, right? So, and that Charlie Brown is actually me, and I'm Jumbo's grandson. I was adopted, and again, I say that Jumbo was named after an elephant, and also Snoop Dogg is modelled on Charlie Brown, modelled on me. I'm Snoop Dogg as well. Okay, so the Spice Girls, uh, they're modelled on my girlfriends. So, like Kate McIntosh is Emma Bunton. That's the Kate McIntosh is the girl I had a kiss chase with at a playground in a game, and then also kissing in the cinema dates. Kate McIntosh and also Britney Spears is also playing Kate McIntosh's part. And her song "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" is about how we play kiss chase twice, and the second time I got to kiss her on the lips. So Kate's one of my girlfriends. Also, Queen Tabitha, my girlfriend, who's been played by Victoria Spice, and Jerry Spice is playing Kathy, my girlfriend Kathy, who is also part of the Who family. She was grew up with Pete Townsend and the band there, and that were also the Who band, the Spice Girls. Right, so these are all my girlfriends, and Mel C is playing my girlfriend Queen Sarah, and then Mel B is playing my girlfriend Cayman, also Una, Jamaican Girls. So the Spice Girls are all my girlfriends, and we're also the Royals as well, alright? So that Jumbo's grandson's girlfriends there are the Spice Girls. Right, now, uh, as explained earlier, you can see that the electronic companies have been stolen actually off us by a Stalinistic group of gays. Right now, they are owning cash converters and all the electronic shops. They brought in all the immigrants to kill the hosting country here in England. Right, so the Oval Office in America is about a doom group, right? So it focuses on the Doom Group for America, right? That Doom Group is a Stalinistic upper class group from Britain, and in America we are also known as the Oval Office, and I'm part of the Oval Office, right? And it details how they have a doom for America, also for Britain, also for Sweden, Germany, and Europe, and now Russia, with Zelensky attacking Russia too. Also, America are under attack in something called Doom, and this is all the focus by the Oval Office, which is a protection system and American military. Okay, so I was adopted by Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe that had an affair. Marilyn couldn't have babies because she had two babies, but they were killed by the doctors, the Stalinistic doctors in the hospitals, the gays, killed both of Marilyn's babies. So she had to adopt. And then she said that her son, her adopted son, will become president of America. Right, so also Donald Trump is playing my part, and he's the president of America playing my part. Also, Keir Starmer is playing my part, and so is Nigel Farage, and so is Tommy Robinson, and we're all working together. And we're also part of King Jumbo's world, and also we are King Charles, Charlie Brown, and Snoop Dogg. So my girlfriend is also Queen Becky, And she's also known as She's Electric by the song by Oasis, because me and Becky, we both own electronic companies, but it was stolen off us by upper class Stalinistic gay communities that are pissing on the hosting country here in England and America and in Europe. And Queen Becky is my partner. She's Electric says Oasis because she owns the electronic companies with myself, and she's been played currently right now by Angela Rayner, a Labour Party MP. Right, so I also have a girlfriend called Rachel, and uh, we got engaged, and Rachel was a British German woman, very beautiful. She looks just like Elizabeth Taylor. Michael Jackson says she's Elizabeth Taylor, and Rachel is an amazing girl. She's got a degree. She's working in charities, in big charity companies, and uh, Rachel Reeves is playing her part. Right, so we're also, don't, let's not forget, we're also Oasis too, and these are my partners here, and we're also the Labour Party. All right, so okay, so now the people that are attacking us are a South American group. They're also a Stalinistic, very unpopular group, right? And they've got very bad intentions. The South American group actually have plans to ship out British people and feed them dog food, right? That's a plan by psychiatry, South America, upper classes in Britain. And they are led by, psychiatry is led by a family called Ed Shaw, who lives at number 111 Fortune Green Road, 111 Chomley Gardens, Fortune Green Road, West Hampstead, NW6. And they run psychiatry, a South American system that's specifically attacking people like the Spice Girls, the royal family, King Charles and the whole royal family. Also Katy Perry under targeted as well, and all the politicians, Angela Rayner and all the Tommy Robinson, Nigel Farage, Keir Starmer, Rachel Reeves and Donald Trump, all targeted by the upper classes. The South American system, a Stalinistic system, extremely brutal and heathenistic. The head of that family, the heathenistic family, live at number 111 Chomley Gardens, Fortune Green Road, West Hampstead, NW6. He's called Horatio and a psychiatrist. Now, he's been attacking me. He's killed a number of people around me. He's a South American hoodlum. We don't want him in England anymore. Alright, so this is a serious problem and a serious issue for the people that want to extradite all our mass immigrants brought in by the upper classes and psychiatry. Nigel Farage wants to get rid of them, and correctly, just like me, we want to get rid of Ed Shaw, the psychiatry that brought in all these immigrants to kill the hosting countries, because the people that brought them in is actually South America, a Stalinistic system. They specifically hate Hitler. So all the politicians and the royal families and all the music stars, including the music stars mentioned here, well, they've all been targeted by cash converters and the electronic companies that have been stolen. And not only have they been stolen, but then now they're going around attacking all the hosting people in England. So cash converters is not run by British, right? It's very much a it's they're extradited from Russia. Okay, they're not welcome in Russia anymore, but they're Stalinistic upper classes. They're now living in Britain and their own cash converters. They've targeted all the middle and working class people and their spokesmen. So all the politicians in Parliament, for instance, have all been targeted by cash converters. Cash converters once shot Joe Cox, a Labour MP. Right, now, also, the Spice Girls are modelled on my girlfriends, and so is Lily Allen. She's modelled on my girlfriend called Queen Claire. Now, Queen Claire, we started dating when I was about 8 and she was about 11, and Lily Allen looks just like Queen Claire. And me and Claire really love each other, and we got engaged. She wanted to marry me, I wanted to marry her, and I wanted her to become the mum, and she's also now mum to England. So Lily Allen is playing the Queen's part, because Queen Claire, and also Lily Allen is named after my mum's cat Lily, and my mum is a queen related to Queen Elizabeth II. Okay, there's some people that are targeting Lily Allen right now because she's named after a cat, and then these awful people who are hideous crack and heroin addicts. They are free sex offenders, homosexual sex offenders from the prison communities. They live at number 51 Spencer Court, and the two flats next to them, and they've been acting like hoodlums on this Spencer State of Court. They're targeting all the women and kids and Paula and Christine, and a number of other people, people I don't know, and a lesbian woman here. And they've also targeted Lily Allen, right? Because one of these people, these rats that live here, that are targeting them, has got a cat. And they don't normally have cats. The only reason they've got a cat is because they're targeting Lily Allen. Right, so that's the gay communities, and that's your gay bars. That's also your pub landlords, and your hotel managers, and it's also Ed Shaw, South American, 111 Cholmondeley Gardens, Fortune Green Road, West Hampstead, NW6. I repeat, Horatio lives at 111 Cholmondeley Gardens, Fortune Green Road, and he's sending in Category A prisoners in Blackpool to attack people around me, and they've also targeted Lily Allen and also all the MPs of Parliament, all the royals too, also all the American politicians, Donald Trump, and as you can see with the Oval Office that refers and focuses on the doom for America, that includes the doom for England and Europe too. Right, so in the brilliant Michael Jackson 25th anniversary, Motown anniversary, where he came in and presented his song Billie Jean for the first time. Well, he there says, are you ready for something new? And he's actually talking about me and Phil, the double G. Right now, we were just at that point just being chosen to take over the hospitals, the banks, the car companies, and the hotels because Phil's mum and my adopted mum is Sylvia Lubinsky that runs the hospital. She's head of the Doctors Association. She owns all the hospitals in America and Britain. They head the banks. They head the car companies. They are heading the hotels and the head landlord. Now she adopted me when I was about 12 or 13. We got on very well. And I was by the time I was 15, I was training to be a psychologist, and she really liked me. And with her son Phil, she said that she wanted me and Phil to run the hospitals and become the inheritor of all her assets and to lead her assets too, including the banks, the hotels, and etc. Now it all got stolen off us by a rogue Stalinistic upper class homosexual group, and that's why banks are called at Max. ATM machines is at Max. I'm called Max, and Max and Phil are Sylvia Lubinsky's two sons, and we're known as the Double G. I'm a Hindu. My granddad is named after an elephant, head of the militaries, and my brother Phil, he's Argentinian, and together we're running the assets. And Michael Jackson refers to us as something new for the hospitals because the old was creating AIDS, obesity, cancers, deprivation, depression in economy, deaths and murders everywhere, disrespect, and disrespect. The world is not living at its potential, right? So Sylvia Lubinsky made me feel that the double G are the new heads of everything, especially the banks and the hospitals and the car companies. And this is what Michael Jackson's song Billie Jean is roughly about when he says, are you ready for something new? So with Michael Jackson's song Billie Jean, it's like a song that's quite bass heavy. Right now, the reason it's bass heavy is because there's a guy that I was very influenced by. By the time I was 15, I'd met this guy called Finn, who's an incredible bass player, and he is about 12 or 13 at the time when Billie Jean came out. Now, Finn is a prodigy musician, and he was in a jazz fusion band by the time he was 13, and he's a prodigial bass player, very, very, very good. And he did a gig at the Mean Fiddler that was that had all the best session players in London go to. Also, it's been filmed and been watched by Michael Jackson. Now, Michael Jackson brings his song Billie Jean. It's about me and Phil, the double G, but it's also about Finn on bass. There's the bass line. Right, that's Finn, Oscar and Finn. Oscar and Finn O'Loughlin. They are Irish and incredible musicians, the most revered musicians in London for about 40 years, and they still are. Currently, Finn writes for Seal, and he brought Seal to the pop table to everyone's attention. It was Finn that brought Seal into the music game. And also Michael Jackson is referring to Finn on bass in his song Billie Jean. Right, so in these articles, there's quite a few here. You'll see that we're under attack. The Queen's people are under attack. The Spice Girls are all representing real people, and these women are all under. They're all queens. Okay, so my girlfriend Queen Pilgrim, she is being played by Taylor Swift, and then she was attacked. Taylor Swift at the Taylor Swift dance parade at Southport, where a black guy kills three young girls. Those girls are called the Queen's Girls. Actually, Taylor Swift is playing Queen Pilgrim's part. So the Spice Girls are all playing the Queens of England and America, the Queens. And all the girls here and around them that they're the mum to, they're all these girls and boys, they're all under attack, right, by a foreign entity, actually Stalinism, exile from Russia, upper classes, and now they're the mass immigrants, which is a huge threat to England. Alright, so now actually, well, the clothing companies out there like Victoria's Secret, White Fox, Boohoo, Monsoon, Von Dutch, New Look, all these clothing companies, like White Fox, for instance, is named after me. I'm the White Fox. Now we're under attack by a Stalinism system, which I explained in my other video, is about 7 or 8 times worse than Hitler. Okay, so Hitler represents the white European people in Europe and America, and all those that have adapted to the European way, such as the Jamaicans, right? So the White Fox is representing the son of Adolf Hitler. Now, against us is the Stalinistic system, which is 7 or 8 times worse and is running England right now. They are running South America. They are led by 111 Chomley Gardens, Fortune Green Road. The guys Ed Shaw and Horatio, head of psychiatry, a Stalinistic system. They are attacking White Fox, which is a clothing company, but it also says that the white is also now the fox because of the South Americans, the psychiatry department, Stalinism. So White Fox, the clothing company, describes how British people are under attack, right? So anytime the white fox, including myself as a white fox, because I'm Adolf Hitler's grandson as well, and I'm Jumbo's grandson, and he was King of England. Now, the white fox, anyone who is attacking the white fox, this means anyone wearing any of the Queen's clothing now gets arrested and imprisoned. Right, so we know that that the gays and the South American system are threatening to kill kids in and around Blackpool because they're attacking the Queen's people. Well, this now means that anyone wearing the clothing items of the Queen's people now gets arrested, right? Because you're not allowed to wear the Queen's clothing companies and be part of the banks, be part of this South American system that everyone in Britain, not everyone, but most people are, because you're living in a house run by and landlorded by the South Americans, the upper classes, the gay communities, a piss attack to the British people. Right, so anyone wearing any item of clothing is now going to get arrested anytime I get treated like a white fox or anybody else. Okay, so anybody else gets treated like a white fox, well, now you can take anyone that's wearing any item of clothing because they're not allowed to wear the Queen's clothing anymore because Ed Shaw, the South American psychiatry system, is the dad to everyone in England. Okay, that's the opposition to the clothing companies, by the way. Alright, so the dad to everyone in England is South America going around killing women and girls. Well, for this, the dad to everyone will get penalised. His girls and women wearing the white fox clothing or any of the clothing companies, they will be taken and arrested and treated abysmally, enslaved, right, and punished until these attacks in the news every day stops. So the dad to everyone out there is actually the upper class gay communities, and they're killing England right now, and then the Southport murders, right? So anyone that's wearing clothing company items, they can be arrested for the crimes of the immigrants, and they are the dad to everyone. So now anyone wearing any item of clothing that's the Queen's people clothing, they will be incarcerated for the crimes seen on the telly in the news every day. Right, now with cash converters that are stolen electronic companies, and Oasis' brilliant song She's Electric is actually about Queen Becky that owns the electronic companies, and she's extremely rich, but it was all stolen by the upper class criminals and the gay communities. Alright, and they own cash converters and also CEX. Right, when they mean CEX, they mean I'm not allowed a girlfriend, and then they're targeting Becky and all my girlfriends, because cash converters is the upper class criminal group, Stalinism, and gays, right? And then there are also all the gay bars in Soho. They are also CEX, and they're specifically attacking the royals, King Charles, who's also Snoop Brown, Snoopy, and then we're not allowed a girlfriend because the truth is very vile and about these upper classes. So we're not allowed, we're separated and isolated by CEX electronic shops and cash converters that won't allow me to have a girlfriend. CEX is referring to my ex-girlfriends, and then also Noel Gallagher is modelled on me, and my best mate Dallas is playing Liam Gallagher, and CEX, the electronic shops and cash converters, is specifically attacking our girlfriends. Right, so we're both living in fear. Me and Dallas, we can't talk to each other. Also, our girlfriends are under attack and we urgently need help from Oasis fans, and also people supporting King Charles and Kate Middleton. Kate Middleton, we know all the royal family. My mum is related to Queen Elizabeth II. I knew Queen Elizabeth II too, and we also know Kate Middleton, and they're very supportive. And she says, what's going on in England? England's got cancer, she says. Right, that's what the cancer scare by Kate Middleton's all about. The electronic companies, CEX, cash converters, and what they're doing to the royals, how they're treating us, telling us that we can't have a girlfriend. They're upper class gay communities, and they're also the gay bars in Soho, central London, and also Blackpool, and in America, and then they own the electronic companies, and saying the owner of the electronic companies can't have a partner. They've been totally isolated. Right, so CEX and electronic companies are attacking me. I'm also adopted by the Italian mafia, and also we are. I was adopted by Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe, and she said I will become the president of America. And then CEX and the cash converters are specifically attacking Italy and America, and they've just murdered Diego Jota, two footballers from Italy playing in the Liverpool and Chelsea team, and then the cash converters and the electronic companies have just murdered him. Right, that's what they do, these criminal upper classes. They also own Greg's sandwich shop, because I had a friend called Greg as well, and we're also the Irish Greens. So the Southern Irish Greens, they are also under attack by the gay communities. The gay bars in Soho had murdered Diego Jota and his brother. And they are also the electronic companies, CEX and cash converters, and they're constantly threatening me and terrorizing me. So CEX and the electronic companies are also Hamas, and they're stealing the electronic companies. Okay, it's been stolen off Snoop, right? Of the British people, of Jumbo, of Europe. The electronic companies are owned by a rogue Russian Stalinistic group that are not liked in Russia, nor in Europe, nor in America. They're not liked anywhere. However, they own CEX and cash converters, all the hotel managers, and all the pub landlords of Weatherspoons as well. They have just killed Diego Jota because he's not the upper classes, and nor is he gay. And that's why he was murdered. Some more about CEX Electronics and cash converters. They've got a spy camera in my flat, and they won't allow me to have a girlfriend, and they send Category A prisoners to attack any woman that I'm with, or anybody I'm talking to. So CEX staff are doing this, and cash converter staff are doing this. They've got a spy camera in my flat to attack Noel Gallagher. Also, the royal family and Kate Middleton is being attacked by this spy camera, and then they've also got a device inside my heart and inside my stomach that they put in there during an operation. And CEX, the bad side of the upper classes, a Stalinistic system, 58 times worse than Hitler. They've got a device sitting in my heart and in my stomach and threatening to kill me. Alright, that's why Kate Middleton says that the royals have got cancer, and it's actually these electronic companies. The Pakistani electronic shops are also involved, and they're also Hamas. Alright, so they're stalking British people, they're Hamas, their Stalinistic system, say load worse than Hitler, and they are attacking England. So no wonder the royals are saying we've got cancer. Certainly Queen Elizabeth II said that about us, and that we're very viciously under attack. Nobody really knows about it, but here are the stories. So these electronic companies, CEX and cash converters, they're led by Jay, who is the champagne supernova guy. He's masturbating and coming all over the place in front of little boys of 6 and 7 years old that he's just undressed to masturbate in front of. He's a gay paedophile, and they are all the gay bars in Soho. And they're saying to the royals that we're not allowed a partner, and they're saying to Noel Gallagher and his friends and associates that we're not allowed a partner. The gays are CEX Electronics and cash converters. There are also all the pub landlords of Weatherspoons and the hotel managers. They are also Mr. Champagne Supernova coming all over the place. They are the gay bars of Soho, and they won't allow us to have a girlfriend. So not only are they Mr. Champagne Supernova, but they're making loads of homosexual porn videos and pictures and distributing this amongst our homosexuals. This is CEX Electronics and cash converters. And all the pub landlords and Weatherspoons, etc. Right now, they're prolific homosexual paedophiles passing around and making loads of indecent images of statutory rape, where they're pinning down a young boy, trying to anally bugger him. That's cash converters, telling me I can't have a girlfriend because I've got heterosexual girlfriends. That's the only reason I'm not allowed a girlfriend. Fuck cash converters right up the arse. Okay? Oasis people, don't tolerate that. So these electronic companies, CEX and cash converters, they're led by Jay, who is the Champagne Supernova guy. He's masturbating and coming all over the place in front of little boys of 6 and 7 years old that he's just undressed to masturbate in front of. He's a gay paedophile, and they are all the gay bars in Soho. And they're saying to the royals that we're not allowed a partner, and they're saying to Noel Gallagher and his friends and associates that we're not allowed a partner. The gays are CEX Electronics and cash converters. There are also all the pub landlords of Weatherspoons and the hotel managers. They are also Mr. Champagne Supernova coming all over the place. They are the gay bars of Soho, and they won't allow us to have a girlfriend. So not only are they Mr. Champagne Supernova, but they're making loads of homosexual porn videos and pictures and distributing this amongst our homosexuals. This is CEX Electronics and cash converters. And all the pub landlords and Weatherspoons, etc. Right now, they're prolific homosexual paedophiles passing around and making loads of indecent images of statutory rape, where they're pinning down a young boy, trying to anally bugger him. That's cash converters, telling me I can't have a girlfriend because I've got heterosexual girlfriends. That's the only reason I'm not allowed a girlfriend. Fuck cash converters right up the arse. Okay? Oasis people, don't tolerate that. Okay, so for Oasis fans, and also the supporters of the Royals and Kate Middleton, well, it's really bad news about this CEX and the electronic companies and what they're doing. Well, actually, I'm married to Queen Pilgrim and Queen Rachel and Queen Becky. Right now, they are also the heads of the prison services, and they're the head of the screws. Alright, so all the supporters of Oasis are essentially led by the Queens, the Queen Pilgrim, for instance, and she's a head of the prison services, and Prince, the artist Prince, he called Pilgrim the most beautiful girl in the world. She's stunning. She's one of the head of the Essex Girls family, and we're also the head of the prison services, and all the supporters of Oasis. They are also guards of the prison services, and the electronic companies are our prisoners. They are our prisoners. They've committed crimes. They're threatening to kill our exes. They're threatening to kill women and kids in the area around us because they're attacking the Queen. So that is all the prison guards. So all the Queen's people are prison guards to lock down your prisoners that are CEX Electronics and cash converters, the Weatherspoons pub landlords, and also all the hotel managers throughout Britain and America. They are all all are prisoners. They've just murdered Diego Jota and his brother. So you can imagine they're not allowed any privileges in prison. They're not allowed a partner. They're not allowed to be working really. And the staff of these electronic companies are breaching their contract because they're prisoners. The Queen's people are the prison guards. So Champagne Supernova is about the head of the gay community. It's about the gay community, the head of the gay communities with little boys masturbating everywhere, and they head all the gay bars in Soho, London, and then they're killing anything to do with the electronic companies, that ownership of that, and then that's me, and then I'm also adopted by an Italian family, and also Elvis and Marilyn Monroe, and the electronic companies are murdering and attacking Italy. Alright, so where Italians and Spain are getting destroyed too, along with the Jewish people, by the anti-Semites, the Stalinists that are running Zelensky and Hamas. Yeah, so it's this Stalinistic system that run all the electronic shops, gay communities. They're specifically attacking the British Army and Jumbo. Jumbo is named after an elephant, and the electronic shops are essentially South America and the Muslim terrorists, that is, and they are killing the Queen's people because they're not South American nor are they black. Right, now Cash Converters wants to turn Britain completely black, African, like the Southport murderer. That's the electronic companies and their agenda. And the royal family and Kate Middleton says England has got cancer because of these specific issues that we're talking about. And she's talking about these specific issues too, and she says the whole of England's got cancer, not just Kate and the royal family, and that we urgently need help from supporters of the royal, supporters of the music world, especially Oasis. So here's some details about a few of the Oasis songs. As explained earlier, the situation is so bad in England because the cash converters, electronic companies, are also bringing in mass immigrants to kill the hosting country, and there's an emergency cropping up that's getting worse and worse as the years go by. Right now, in an emergency, several bands were formed to tell our story and to get the public to fight back, who are the working and middle classes, who are very much under attack, who have been silenced by the upper classes, Stalinistic, that were thrown out of Russia, thrown out of Europe, and now we're about to throw them out of England because they cannot behave anywhere they go. They are the gay community, Stalinism, and the gay bars, and they cannot live in England. They are behaving so badly, they're killing people all over the place. Every day in the news, they're in the news, this specific gay group. And they're the upper classes. Right, so about Oasis's songs, we'll talk about a few of them. Now these electronic companies and the hotel managers and the pub landlords, they are the focus of the song Little by Little by Oasis. And they're referring to a voodoo group that are killing little kids, right? And then it's a gay paedophile group that are doing that, right? So the gay paedophile group have got something called penis envy, and they're very sick, sick as a bone. They were diagnosed in the 1920s, and these days they run amok all around the world with this chronic penis envy that they have, right? And they're gay paedophiles group, no girls allowed, and then they're killing everyone they can in Russia, in Israel, in America, Sweden, Germany, England, Spain, Italy. Alright, so now Little by Little is about the electronic companies and the gay people in the gay bars. They're killing little kids, and they're having sex with little boys. They're killing little kids, but they're a gay paedophiles group with penis envy. Chronic penis envy. That's a psychologist overview of these gay bars in Soho and Blackpool and in America. Alright, so Wonderwall is about the gays again, and they're masturbating in front of little boys and coming all over the place after undressing them naked so that they can have a wank. Right, that's your law society with a very close curtain, and they stole the electronic companies of Jumbo because Jumbo had dated a call girl. Right, now so Wonderwall talks about some writing written on Jay's wall, who's a gay paedophile wanking in front of little boys, and he wrote something in we're not quite sure what language, but it might have been Bangladeshi or something like that. And it was suspicious what was written there. We don't know, but we know that they're the Doom Group for America. So they are then using this sort of writing to then import all the dark immigrants into the UK to kill the hosting country, England and America. So that's what Wonderwall is about. It's about that writing written on the wall. Also, Stevie Wonder talks about it in his tune, Very Superstition. Alright, it talks about writing on the wall, and that this writing was written by a dark Indian Pakistani, and he's talking about America and England. We don't know what we're saying. It's very suspicious, but if you look at today's world, they're dooming England and America, that's for sure, and they're the Southport murders. They've got very bad intentions, and thank God for the politics of today. They're going to reverse all of that in mass deportations. Right, so now Cast No Shadow is again about the Law Society having sex with little boys, Champagne Supernova, and then they should cast no shadow amongst the Southern Irish people and all the Scottish people and English and America. There should be no shadow cast in sex bones. Especially to Jumbo and his cool girl wife, there should be no shadow, especially by caused by a gay paedophiles group. It won't be accepted. Those gay bars in central London, they won't be accepted. They cannot cast a shadow like they are and then killing people like they've been doing every day in the news. Alright, so now She's Electric is about Queen Becky, Queen Pilgrim, Queen Rachel. Queen Becky's been played by Angela Rayner. Rachel, my girlfriend, is being played by Rachel Reeves MP. And then also Queen Pilgrim is being played by Taylor Swift. And together they are queens. And then they are married to me, engaged. And then I am the head of electronic companies. I'm called Max, Max Electronics. Is our company that makes 500 billion a year. It was all stolen by the criminalistic upper class Stalinistic people. They're not British, yet they reside in Britain. They're the gay bars in Soho. They've stolen all that money. They are the electronic companies, CEX and Cash Converters. They've stolen all our money, 500 billion a year, and then they're killing and threatening to kill people around me because they're sick as a bone. So now the Queen's people out there, also the prison guards, these companies are prisoners and they must be treated as such. They are allowed absolutely no privileges whatsoever, and if they're working they can be penalised. They're not allowed to be dating, not allowed to have a family, and they're not allowed to own money. That's the rule of the prison life, okay? Now they've chosen prison life, so there they are. They're the prison guards, surrounded by prison guards here in Britain.